What's up, everybody? This is the Fan Dude 21 back once again. And what you're looking at here today is a Homestead Wind II ceiling fan. This is a 3-speed fan, electrically reversible. It is controlled via a remote control system. Some of these models were also pull chain operated with a reverse switch on the bottom of this large switch housing there on the bottom of the fan. This is definitely a very cool looking fan. Definitely 80s contemporary here. I'd say the fan dates sometime around 1988, possibly 1989. I'm not really too sure the exact date. Usually there is a sticker that tells you when the fan was manufactured, but it's either hidden pretty well or just completely missing on this fan. As you can see here, this fan has the shorter blade set on it, which I think was an option. This fan actually is 42-inch in diameter. The motor itself is actually still rated for 52-inch, so like I said, it is a 52-inch motor with 42-inch blades. And these are available in quite a different slew of finishes. Of course, being a contemporary fan, they were, polished brass, chrome, gunmetal, black, and possibly even a combination of them as well with the blade irons being chrome or brass, the motor being black or whatever. Like I said, and of course different blade options, wood tone, black, white here. Very cool fans. Definitely of the lineup that Homestead offered in the late 80s of contemporary modern looking fans from the time period. So without further ado, this is the remote control system for the fan. If you can see it, as you can see, 6 buttons, pretty simple. There's even a button for the light if the fan were to have a light on it, which the fan, the light kits on that were available for these things are model specific. You can't interchange it with anything else beside this particular fan. And those are like just a par downlight style light on these. So we're going to start up on the low speed here on downdrift. The fan is manufactured by Firebird, like most of these late 80s Homestead models. So it uses a spinner motor, but a pretty decent sized one at that, which fills up the entire cylindrical motor housing there. And you also notice that, Wind 2 in the name. This is the second iteration of the Wind series. The very first iteration, the Wind 1 or the original Wind. The only design difference that this had different was the top of the motor house. Instead of being a dome like this one is, it had just a squared off, typical like drum cylinder shape with the, like the dome top here this model has. And when these fans were purchased new, they were actually sold in a cylinder container. They were not in like a square box. They were sold in a cylinder container. They're pretty cool. We'll take it up to medium here. As far as operation goes, the fan runs pretty smoothly. The speeds are a bit fast. Like I said, it is a 52-inch fan with 42-inch span blades. It's pretty similar to what Casablanca did. Offered short blades on 52-inch rated motors. And you can see medium speed there is roughly a decent high speed for most fans. We're already doing around 190 RPM, I would say. Or 180, possibly. Now let's take it to high. It's got a bit of wobble to it. Probably a balancing issue. But we're probably doing around 240 or 50 RPM, I would guess. It is no slouch, and it has like a 12-degree blade pitch, possibly a 13, so it is a pretty solid air mover, especially with 6 blades. But a very powerful fan. So that click there you just heard was the fan going into updraft mode. So started back up on updraft on low speed once again. Yeah, this remote control system here, if you lose the remote, you're pretty much SOL. Because there is a motherboard in the bottom of the switch housing that does all the controls. It's not like in its own unit like you see in these aftermarket remote control systems, or you can just attach to the fan motor, make it pretty much a pull chain operated fan become remote controlled. It's a little bit more complicated. I'm sure, you know, a more electrically inclined individual who knew the circuitry on the fan motor design could wire one up probably normally, but it would be difficult. Take it back up to medium. And take it to high. Speeds are roughly the same, both directions. And we're going to let the fan coast. Yeah, I think the Wind series was introduced sometime around 1986, and I believe they were discontinued in there. I'd say no later than 1992 or 3. They probably weren't introduced a little later. I don't know for a fact really, but they were a later 80s product here. And with Homestead fans of this design, the spacing of the screws are equally spaced apart, which allows you to install the fan with either 4 blades or 6 blades. Honestly, this fan actually looked pretty decent in the 4-blade configuration, in my personal opinion, but I'll just show with the 6 blades as it came from the factory. Bearings are still in good condition there, polluted for a pretty long spin down. And there we have it. There was the 42-inch white Homestead Wind II ceiling fan. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And like always, we'll see you next time.